Top-notch hoops back in Rossford. Underrated taking on Gorgonites. Ben Stowers with the lay-in as Gorgonites were looking for their second win, up by 21 in the first half, but Underrated rallies after the break. Keyshawn Clark with the tip-in. This game goes to overtime, where Underrated wins 72-71, improving their playoff position. Then in our second broadcast game, Team Filet, undefeated on the season, was taking on Danny's Cafe. Filet jumps out to the early lead as Rob Davis scored over 1,000 points in his high school career at Boucher, goes for 27 today. Filet hits the century mark, beating Danny's 100-91.
It's just the love of the game. I have a son, and I kind of want him to follow in my same footsteps, because my dad used to bring me to the gym, and I used to watch him play, and he used to work out and stuff, and I used to just want to imitate the same thing he does. So I just want to have like film, and it's just like the love of the game for me and for my son. They just keep bringing me back. Like I just love the game.
Davis steps into a four-pointer.
Mason Lowry and Rhett Boyd take us through the excitement of this doubleheader.
Well, let's cast our minds all the way back to game number one, which, if nothing else, was a testament to perseverance. Team Underrated started this game, played the first 15 minutes of it with just 4 guys. They were down 17 at the half, somehow found a way to come back and get it over the line.
Yeah, and nobody saw that one coming either. Down 17, they thought that was all she wrote. They're going to be fatigued and gassed. But once they got their 5th guy with about 5 minutes to go in the first half, you seen the energy pick up a little bit. And then they got into a rhythm with Keyshawn Clark and Drew Lehman, who really held the fort down, before they were able to get their 5th guy, in the ball game. And then the second half, sense of urgency, they got stops, and they turned it around into quick offense on the other end. It got the game tied up. They got it to overtime, came away with a huge victory. Outstanding job.
They won it with defense, too, which isn't something that you see all that often in summer league games like this. Game 2 is all about offense. We kind of build it as the old guard versus the young guns. Team Filet, the last remaining unbeaten team in the league, guys that started in the City League, most of them over a decade ago, as opposed to Danny's, who only had 5 guys, all of whom are current college athletes. But boy, you really got a sense watching this Team Filet group. They are cohesive and dialed in a way that very few other teams are in leagues like this.
Yeah, it looks like they can still play at an elite level, and obviously being undefeated in this league, they are. I mean, they have a great sense of urgency. They're highly competitive. What I love about them is they share the basketball. They look for one another. They get a lot of easy baskets as a result of that. And on the defensive end, they rebound at an elite level. The opponent very rarely gets second, third chance opportunities. And that's what you saw here this afternoon. And that's what was needed to get the victory, because as we saw that Danny's team, they can really shoot the basketball. But when they missed, they didn't get those extra scoring opportunities, and they came away with a big win to Team Filet.
Yet another really fun Sunday in the top-notch basketball league here in Rossford. Back to you.